first?
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's like we have
Okay.
lives or something.
All right. So the important
It's
question is,
actually the first of this year.
I wouldn't.
yeah, question is, does anybody remember what we were doing?
I do.
Who
You're
who
in
will start?
combat.
Yes, we are literally in combat or about to be in combat with
Oh,
what
right,
I'm pretty
the
sure
bridge things.
I remember it with some golden looking things, and we're on a bridge. Yeah, so we could either like try to get them on the bridge and like push them off or something, or fight them full on. It's up to you guys. But
Wasn't
like
this like a
we're at risk of being pushed off the bridge too, right? So
yeah? Wasn't this like people climbing up from the pit below the bridge?
Yeah. Let me describe it because some of you, I know Thordar hasn't been here in a while, so he needs to be filled in. When's the last time you've been here, Thordar? How far back do I have to go?
did you
I
level
was.
up?
Yeah, it's a good
I
question. Are you level 6?
I think so. Yes. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Um.
Cool.
And I think I did everything that I was supposed to do for the level up, but
Okay. I'll look.
um.
Oh, I didn't test this out earlier. Let me dial it down just a bit.
Oh no, I don't get a new talent, so none of that has changed.
Okay.
There's
You should
there's
get something at every level with Tales of the Valiant. Unlike,
I definitely got something.
okay.
My sheet remains a little bit screwed up because the not all of the talents seem to be available. So so there's like a version of safe that is would be canonical if I could actually build it.
Okay.
but
I'll take
but
a look at
no,
it later to see what's
yeah, no
posed
worries
up
about that.
because there's been a couple
Uh
updates since then, and I'm starting to
I
get to
could
know
maybe
this darn system really well because as part of my free time during the time off, I started working on getting there's a module for Foundry that allows you to export your character into a writable PDF. So, but there was no
um,
mapping for it. So I'm in the middle of creating the mapping for this other Foundry module because, I've actually got time on my hands now.
fun. That's a fun project. I hope that bears fruit.
Oh, it'll be done
And
soon. It shouldn't be that long. I was actually thrilled that I was able to write some simple JavaScript that I haven't touched in God knows how long. Not that any of the JavaScript
um,
in there is pretty hard. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm interrupting.
it's okay. It's all right. So I think he's like pretty pretty much set. I did get a new feature, which is an awesome one of giving advantage on initiative rolls. And if surprised at the beginning of combat and not incapacitated, can act normally on his first turn if he enters a rage, which is just like absolutely awesome barbarian thing.
Okay.
Um, uh, but I don't know. So what happened last time that I recall is there was like we were there was like some platforms that we were moving towards, and there were like I think like tentacles or something like that. I don't remember, but it was a fight, and we were moving towards the south of the platform, um, and and I think that was the last time I was here. It was a long time ago.
Was that the after the anti gravity room?
I don't think I saw that.
We'll go with
I don't
this.
think I saw.
So here's where we are. Uh, the pyramid that you guys were into is finished. Let's just start with that for everybody's sake.
Okay.
So you have exited the pyramid. You got another star gem from the pyramid. So you now have, I believe, two. Uh, the one that you got from the pyramid acts as it gives you scrying or something like that. Anara has it. She can look it up. But so you left the pyramid, and y'all decided to go to the other city that was in the northwest corner of the map. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So there was this dragon thing in the way, at least on the map. It wasn't a real dragon, it was put as a dragon on the map. But you said, what the hell? We can fight a dragon, no problem. So you went in that direction, and it turned out to be like a mountain range in the middle of the desert, something like that, right? That really wasn't passable, right? So you went around that mountain range. As you did to the south, you saw some I flashes of light. I would say explosions, but this is not a gunpowder age for the most part. But shit going down to the south. But y'all said, nah, we ain't going that
Nope, nope,
way.
nope, nope, nope.
Let's go the other way. So you went the other way, and you worked your way to that city. There really wasn't anything that stood in your way. You kind of found that the amount of life in the area seemed to be, I mean, it's a desert anyway, but there seemed to be less critters and stuff around than usual. But anyway, you got to this other place on the map. You were there. There was this really scary statue in a courtyard. Actually, it was like a temple or a theater or something. But there was a really scary statue there that was basically emitting waves of fear. But you figured out to move the statue, and when you did, you saw a way down a hole. You went down a hole by rope, a trap that cut the rope in half and tried to have you fall down to a pit. Tried to happen, but you all were too dexterous, and I think it was the clown that went down first. He made a save. So it turned out there was like a ledge that you could go onto, and that's the level you're at now. So you really haven't gone too far into this area. You found a couple other secret passages, and now you're here. You don't know why you're here, or you don't know what's here or why you're here, but you're here because it was on a map. So in this room, to what Smiley or someone said, you're in a big room, and there's this bridge that goes across it, and there's a big pit that goes down, and there's like vines or something on this bridge. And
And we have undead climbing up the vines to eat us.
yes, you heard a bunch of uh, undead moaning, and I was going to say moaning, but then someone would make a comment. But it was undead moaning, and then as Nat said, these guys are these undead are climbing onto the bridge from the pit below. Um, there was a couple of zombies that you already dispatched, and now there is a number of rights, and I think one of them got thrown off the bridge. So, maybe they'll be back, maybe they won't. But yeah, you're in combat. In fact, I gotta put Saf in combat, and I'll just spin for you really quick.
Okay. He gets advantage.
Oh, I gotta spin for you again then.
Yeah.
Reroll initiative. Oh, well, that was worse. So I'll put you back as a 14.
All right.
Lots of rolling going on. All right, cool. So you're in the pack there. And I put you in the back because, yeah, I am loud. All right, I'll go there. And here's where we are. So, with that being said, there is a right in front of our Egyptian fighter. And there must be light in this room because you're seeing the other two guys further away up on the bridge.
Safe shouts out, "Fear is a serpent! Confront it or be consumed!"
Okay, I like it. And
I'm going to encourage.
Inara is first. Let's do
Oh
this.
boy, I think the big thing, I wish I remembered better, or had written better, but just like the spell effects people are under if I'm concentrating. I don't remember, and I'm fine with it just being wiped clean, and then I would just cast probably haste.
Don't. Zamara is probably hasted. Let's go
Okay.
back and take a look. I can just do a quick scroll up here.
Yeah, I've been trying to find it
There's a
growing up.
fairy fire that Holmgren did earlier.
Mhm.
A vicious.
I'm pretty sure you were hasted.
Frenzy bolt I shot.
like- I think you got 2 haste spells off the last time.
Stab. I remember I had walked ahead of everyone. then I
Mummy,
went the
mummy,
wrong way.
mummy. Yep. Hatchet. Hatchet man. Mummy, mummy. Zumara. Mummy, mummy. Where is the top of this combat?
Maybe
Lots
I
of
didn't
vicious
do that.
mockery. Yeah, I'm looking. Mummy, mummy. Claudius. Here we go. So mummy rolls for initiative. No, I don't think you did.
I might just do that
Anar-
now, then, I think.
Yeah, like I see the saving throws. I see the
No, I think
mummies
I was just
rolling
running
for
away.
initiative, and you did frenzied bolt for your first attack.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think you've done it yet. If you
Sweet.
still
I will
want
do
to, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do it as my turn, yeah. I will use my turn to cast haste onto Zamara.
All right. So let me
My,
flag you as concentrating.
My little singing bowl comes out that I'm hitting and like kind of rubbing the top with my staff to make it sonicate.
And I'm going to
The
give
spell's
Zermara
cast.
the hovering icon because it looks like haste. So
Oh, nice. Awesome.
it's
Thank you.
haste-ish.
Alright,
Do you
well,
wish...
Malenko watches.
I will
Malenko
click it.
watches Inara cast her spell and like raises his eyebrow when he watches her wrist movement flow around the bowl, nice and loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Alright,
move
that's
anywhere,
me.
Nora? Or are you going to hang out where you're at?
I think I will. I want to let people pass, but I think I'm loath to walk up too far with my injured status. So I think I might just stay in place, even though it's going to be trickier for people to push past.
You can move through friendly people, theoretically at half rate. I don't know I don't know if Tales of the Valiant changed that, but that's how I usually work it. That's what 5e does.
Okay, yeah. In that case, I will step back these 10 feet here and
Okay.
try to slide past Claudius.
Yeah. You got it.
Crawl around his legs or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Right
actually
over his shell.
Claudius is small. You could
Step
probably
right
go
over him.
Claudius.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
envisioning the introduction of the Scotsman from Samurai Jack.
Oh yes.
If you've never
That sounds
seen
fucking
that,
dope.
that is an awesome episode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then I guess you're done, and that brings us up to Zamora, which now she would get an extra attack. So she would get, right, it's she only gets 2 attacks and her bonus attack, and now she gets an extra one because of the haste.
Yeah. 4.
Yep. So Zamora, if you're there, you can spin when ready. Are you there, dear? Go off mute, please. All right.
Okay.
I saw life. She's there. You go.
Technical difficulties. Bear with me.
Understood. It's been 3 weeks. I'll find these guys.
I'm using the great axe, I think.
Uh,
I have one more thing that I'm not used to seeing.
whichever one you
Hold
want to
on.
use. Whatchamacallit can put magic on it. It's been too long to remember if she did the sword or the thing.
Okay. Let's see here.
Cause yeah, your great axe. You picked it up from the Minotaurs from the previous dungeon.
All right, I'll use that.
Okay.
Well, it's literally only a bonus action for me to recast the.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Did
get
we
too
also
deep into that.
grab one of the big swords for Saf too?
There was an extra
pretty sure-
axe. If Saf wants the axe after this combat, or if he doesn't have it already, then that's fine.
Sure. Magic axe. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's not magic. It's just a great axe. But
okay.
Hormgrim magic-fied Zamora's
Yeah.
axe.
I can only have it on one thing at a
I
time.
see. I see. Okay, no worries.
But if you
Um,
want a great axe, I can get you a great axe.
I forget. I think I have the weapon I want in the great sword. Let me just.
Yeah, you have a great sword already, which isn't too far off. What'd you spin? You got to spin to hit before you spin damage there, dear. Wrong button. $22, that will hit, and I'll just take the 12 and toss it onto the dude. I gotta do it manually because I didn't realize your axe is magical. 25 is fine as well. And go on. Uh, 23, sure, go for it. All right, 7. 4 hits. That's pretty good.
Sucky damage.
Yeah, your damage spins could have been better. But, you know, he's around half. That's not bad. I take it you're not moving anywhere, so if you're good, then we'll go to Claudius.
Yep, I'm good.
Claudius is going to wait patiently.
Okay. So no spell casting or anything? You're waiting for someone to get hurt?
Yeah, I'm going to wait for someone to get hurt.
Zamara is actually injured if you want to throw some healing her way.
Oh, she's actually injured? How
She's
is-
injured. Hatchet Man is injured. There are injured people here if you're like feeling the need to heal.
Um,
Zamara
Oh,
and
Inara.
Inara is
Inara is
badly
injured.
injured. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm injured. Wait a minute.
That changes.
I think we battled back the first wave of those guys already. They did a number on us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was
we
zombies.
Yeah, that's when I went down.
Nah, I'm gonna pretend everything's okay.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So let's go with this. They
If that turns out
move
to be a wrong decision, everyone will let me know.
probably.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So you know what? He can go here. Whoop, duh. And he has a bow, so we might as well shoot it at Claudius. He's right in front of him. There's no like bodies in his way from shooting anyone else. It's just a bow. 16 and
That hits.
6. So one
My
hit,
bad.
one hit, and you take doopa 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 boo.
6 points of damage.
Nah,
Oh.
7.
7 points of damage.
I applied it. You should be good.
Oh, I just tried to apply it too. So now let's see what's going on here.
Oh, sorry. We're only getting 1 to 3 inches of snow. They're closing the damn schools already? Cut me a break. Not even that, probably. All right. Well, you're figuring that out. That's the end of its turn. So, Malenko, you're up.
Coolio, I am gonna cast Ashen Lashes. I'm just gonna post it so you guys can all read it and shit. Then I'm gonna cast it just because I was on that side first.
Okay. Okay.
It's supposed
Oh,
to be
tentacles. You did
action
this
to
earlier.
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's flaming hentai.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where you got to put him down. In an occupied space within range. Yeah. Where do you want your tentacles?
One right behind the one that's facing Zamara. And then one right behind the other one that just moved up on us. Or is there a way I could get it close to the vines and see if I could burn the vines they were climbing up off of?
Well, there's a
That way, when
lot
I
of
get there-
vines. So, I mean, you might get some of them, but it's not like there's only a
All right.
few, right? It's pretty extensive.
That's what a fireball is for.
All right.
There you go. It doesn't
So I
have
guess
that
that
flagged as
first-
concentration. Interesting. Okay.
No, it's not. It's boom. I just summon them, and for a minute, I get these attack buddies.
Excuse me if you heard me
I don't know
sneeze.
why I didn't choose this spell faster or the first, but like it's awesome.
All right. So I marked them. So they can't be.
Yeah, that attack against the first guy. Yeah, they can't be targeted.
Wow.
Okay, they're just there.
They're just there.
This is why I posted it to chat and then
Yep.
used it.
Well, what they give you in chat sometimes doesn't have everything. I found that out. All right. Well, you did hit, so give me damage.
Oh, really? Okay, to do. Just 2. But if anything he's wearing or whatever is flammable. Or does it say when it's not being worn? I should double check that.
He should be okay. He has studded leather.
You will
Takes
the
it.
next one then.
Yep.
When you cast this spell and as a bonus action, oh yeah, you got it.
So right when I cast it, it gets an attack, and then every bonus action gets an attack afterwards.
Right. It's kind of like
That means I still have a bonus action to do bullshit.
sure.
And you can attack
You know
with
what?
as many of the tendrils as you have, which is pretty rad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like, I was thinking about this earlier, DM.
Yep.
Can I cast the spell again to gain more without unsummoning the original 2? Or is this like a Diablo version where it's like I summon those 2 minions, and if I use it again, I just summon another 2 minions, and those ones disappear?
It's not concentration, so I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that.
I got 3 more spell slots. I don't know. We're gonna hold the bridge, guys.
I mean, they only do like a D4 of damage, so
That is very fair. But
I mean, it's not. It's.
it's
I mean, you know what I mean. So
really-
it's not like it's breaking the bank if you cast more of them.
Okay. You said so.
Sure.
Yeah, the trick with those is that they're area denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say though that I would expect you, because I don't think your action surge is going to allow you to still cast more than one leveled spell per round.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So you can cast more, just not this round because you did a leveled spell. But you can action surge and do whatever else you were planning on doing.
All right. Action surge. I had another spell in mind that I wanted to do because it is only in one of my things. So I wanted to roll up to the other dude. And you said he has studded leather?
Uh-huh.
No, that won't work. So I will bonus action, roll my way past this guy, and there it is. Go my whole speed, 30 feet, rolling like a silly fool, all the way up to this guy.
Okay. Yep. You're doing your tumbler.
Yep. And then because of action surge, I will just use vicious mockery on him.
Okay.
Roll up on it, be on, just tumble up and like roll around and be like, "Whoa, that's a face not even a mother could love." Oh, he just kind of like squinted and looks away.
He definitely failed his wisdom save, so you can give me damage, please.
And he's got disadvantage on the next turn or attack, just his first attack.
Okay. So he takes 4, and let me flag him with something so I might actually remember.
Yeah.
I will give him that one, just so I remember. All right, so in that sense, I think you're done, correct? So we're up to Saf.
I'm pretty sure because that was 2 actions and my bonus action. I'm pretty sure that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be good.
So I have a point of clarification. I thought I understood that we're on a bridge,
Yes.
and like both sides are just falling away into emptiness, or
Yes.
some distance anyway. How
It-
far down is it? Do you have any idea?
Farther than anyone, I believe, could see. Because I think the furthest was
I
60 feet.
Yeah, I could see 60 foot in the dark, and I could not see the bottom.
Yeah, I knew somebody
Did we
could.
not drop a torch down there, or was that a different hole we dropped a torch down?
That was a
somewhere
different
else.
hole.
Oh, that was somewhere else? Okay.
That was
I
the
knew we
hole at
dropped
the
a
start
torch
of this
somewhere.
mess.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
at
right.
least
Yeah.
at least 66 of falling.
Mm-hmm.
So bonus action rage.
Okay.
Naturally. Stuff is really bad. All right. Activated the rage. Next up, he is going to run right here. And he is going to shove this white off the bridge.
Someone did that 3 weeks ago and did that. Sure, go for it.
Is there some reason that he would think that wouldn't work?
It worked. It worked 3 weeks ago, in Real
yeah,
life.
no,
Thinking,
like,
baby.
you literally just push them off.
The fun thing is, because he's raging, he has advantage on his athletic checks.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 26 to you.
All right. So it will spin,
Just the
and
shot.
I'll make it public just for fun. Ah! Now he
So
did
close.
crit.
Goodbye.
Doesn't matter though. That's a shame. Wow.
See you next fall.
Plateau. Plateau.
Let's see.
Is there a wet crunching sound when the white hits bottom somewhere?
Let's see.
Let's see how many dice it takes to roll to like get down or something. You know? Like, do we actually hear it, or is it that far? Know what I mean?
I'll say you hear him thud.
Ouch.
I'll do the slow count to see how long it takes him to hit the bottom, so I know how deep the hole is.
There you go. Let me take him out of
Um,
combat for a second. Boop. Okie dokie.
So at least 66.
Yep.
With the rest of his movement, he's gonna run right here.
How
and-
about back?
what?
How about one further back?
Okay.
There's a reason.
More shit's gonna go down. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be another opposed athletics check with advantage. This time it's only a 20, so you can actually crit your way out of it.
So do you?
I guess I should have put both flames back.
So kicking the first guy off the bridge would have been your attack action, right?
No, well, I mean, I don't know if it's different in Black Flag, but shoves are one per attack, so you can actually shove twice if you can attack twice.
Let me check that.
At least in 5e, you can do that. Maybe that's not the way it works anymore, or that's not the way it works in this system.
I don't remember looking it up, thinking about it, because I looked it up 3 weeks ago, I think. Let me check. Let me find it. Sure. Go ahead. If you want to say something, go ahead.
Oh, say actually, I see a glowing effect on that guy. Is that the fairy fire?
Oh, it probably is. He's probably fairy fired. You're right. That dude is fairy fired. Anyway, getting back to this. Attack, cast spell, dash, disengage, dodge.
I rolled an advantage anyway.
Give me a second. That's fine. Using the attack action, you can make multiple attacks with the attack action. You can a shove attack can replace. Okay.
Yep.
If you can make multiple attacks with the attack action, a shove action can replace one. How literally do I want to take that? Does it mean you only can replace one of them, or just is it doing a swap of one of them?
It's a swap.
I'll take it as a swap. That's fine.
I mean, I think that because typically the way that you use it is you shove and then or you grapple and then shove, or
That's how Braxis uses it. Yeah, I always grapple and then shove to the ground.
So often, my point being that at least in 5e, often you do both. You do both of the two things when you're someone who is comfortable at that sort of like is is a melee doing that kind of jam. Hi, buddy.
Okay. Boop. Wow.
Have a nice flight.
Guys, that kind of looks like fun. And he just kind of like looks over precariously on his toes and watches this guy as he like disappears into the darkness.
There you go.
Oh boy, this Seth Safe is gonna shout out. The sun sharpens the blade, only the strong endure its glare.
Okay.
Malenko looks over at his pal and pats him on the back and goes, "He's not the brightest light, but he still shines."
He's gonna nod at you. Just like, all right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. That makes it the next dude's turn. After watching all his buddies like fall off the cliff, right? Yep. All right. Let's do this. All right, let's get this guy going, and I'll see what Holmgren's will do. Well, Saf is right there. Let's shoot some arrows at Saf. Like, how far away is he? Let's see. Oh, he's exactly 30 feet. Sure. He is going to do a longsword attack for the first one, which was a 21.
It'll hit.
So, Saf, you will take 11, which you can probably cut in half because you're raging.
Right.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let me give it back. Give yourself back 6, please.
Okay.
And then he's going to do a touch attack. 17.
That'll hit.
That will hit. Oink. You take 10 neurotic damage, and can you make for me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I think I make that a normal 16.
You made it. Thank you.
All right, so Safe is down to 60 points. Ouch.
Okay.
Necrotic damage hurts.
It does. And this guy. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And then this guy. Let's see. Yep. All right, cool. So, Holmgren, what kind of evilness did you have in mind?
Well, the evilness I had in mind is not relevant anymore.
Okay, that's fair. It happens.
I had counted it out. All 3 of them would have been perfectly within 20 foot of each other for a fairy fire.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But 2 of them just grew wings.
Or tried to.
And I was confident.
wish.
I was confident in the clown's ability to make the saving throw against the fairy fire.
Aw, thank you. I guess. He's just practicing for that fireball, isn't he? Ah, he can make it.
Oh, I don't even have second level spells yet. I'm just gonna take some pot shots at it around, but in between the two guys there.
Uh, 15. Shooting between people. I'm gonna say you miss on that one.
To be expected.
Yep, that's another
And
miss.
I guess for bonus, I'll just do the pinning attack. Of course, I'll hit with the pinning attack.
Sure. So he
Not
has
like
to
he's
make
gonna
some
move
sort of
anyways.
save, right?
15 dex or strength.
Strength or death? Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. 17.
Hey.
That'll work for another level or two until I get the ability that doubles my proficiency bonus to my spell saves.
Nasty.
All right. So 1 second, top of the order. Let me do this. Give me this one. Gotta use. What the heck is that? 1 second. Oh, that's supposed to be a 10. Okay. Sorry, I bought new dice and I just spun one of them and I'm like, it had an odd symbol, which was supposed to be,
New
you
dice are
know.
always great. I haven't got new dice in years, but I found my first D&D. So yeah, my first D20 the other day.
Nice.
I still have my first one from the red box starter set.
Nice.
Oh. Hey, wait a minute. What's that? I don't like that. What's that? Don't. Well, that's. There's more.
Yeah. And the guy you kicked off the bridge comes crawling back up from earlier 3 weeks ago.
Took him
At
a
least we
while,
know
but
it
he
takes
made
a long time to get back up.
Yeah. And you know, you kind of notice that the dude didn't seem to take any damage from falling down because does he take damage? Hold on,
Oh no.
He did I say that right? 1 second. Oh, it crapped out. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, because it's non-magical. Sorry. He is. Is your weapon staff is not? Is it magical? I don't think it is, right?
No.
Okay. Boop a doop a doop boop boop. So it is. Oh, it's resistant. Okay, never mind. So he did take some damage. Not as much as you would have figured from a fall that far. How about that?
Okay, that works.
Call that like an in between.
Hey guys, company's back.
And this guy, I give back 8. All right, cool. All right, they're happy. Give me a second. I gotta throw these guys into initiative order.
wait, how long?
So 1.
It's
It took like 2 or 3 rounds, I think.
all right, cool.
That's a big climb speed.
They're undead. They do it all the time. I don't know.
Probably double moving too.
Yeah, they're doubling movement. They got nothing else to do. Honora, you're up.
That new guy looks freaky, but I guess right now I gotta be more worried about the guy right in front of me. So I'm gonna go for a vicious mockery onto him. The guy right in front of us.
Okay.
Find it quickly. There we go. Cast. DC 15 whiz save for this guy.
Yep. Sorry, I was too busy rearranging tokens. Wisdom. Nope, he failed. Give me damage.
All right. 7 damage. And
Sure.
I think in addition, he has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
I was just about to ask if that attack on Saf was at disadvantage because of the vicious mockery.
That was a different guy.
And I'm
The guy who
also
you
gonna
mocked,
use-
the guy who you vicious mockery was the one who got kicked off the bridge the second time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, this is a new guy. I thought he moved over. That's totally my bad. I'm on the
That's
same
that's
page now,
okay.
thanks.
That's why they're marked.
Actually,
That's fucking hilarious.
I have a question.
So when he gets back up, he's gonna have disadvantage.
Yeah.
From where I'm standing, I can look down and see the dude that has fairy fire on him because fairy fire emits light. I can see how far down the pit is.
I guess that's true. If you want to peek, I'd say it's just slightly out of your eyesight range, so you would estimate 70, 80 feet.
Yeah, I was just curious as a point of curiosity.
That's fair.
But that's good because now we have like a good time of like, you know, if we knock them off, they'll be gone for this long and it can deal with this person type deal. Know what I mean? So knocking them off isn't like an unvalid play right now. It's still a valid play.
And even if they take half damage, they're still taking some damage.
Yeah.
And getting them out of our hair for a little bit.
I'm also with my bonus action going to throw a bardic inspiration to save.
Okay.
A D8, and that's the end of my turn.
I'll give him some sort of marker. He'll be burrowing. I don't know. Just to remind him.
I can't see anything now.
Oh, because I suck you underground. Sorry.
It's funny.
It's burrowing.
I don't know where to put you. We'll say you're diseased. How's that?
Okay.
Just to remind
Now
ourselves
it's
of
at
something.
disadvantage.
I really got to get those
mean-
custom icons back.
It's all good. He's happy to have the inspiration disease. That's good.
There you go. Nora, if you're not moving, then Zamora is up.
Yeah, that was all.
Okay. Zamora, you're up. Spin some dice. The mouse is moving. 12 is not going to hit.
Where's she attacking?
I assume the one behind her.
Oh, okay.
She didn't say anything, and that's the only one within striking distance, so I'm going with it.
The one that's right there with all of us squishies.
Yep, that's a hit.
Before the end of her turn, can I use my reaction on her miss for swinging a missile?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let her rolls finish and then I'll cast mine.
Yep. I don't know what to tell you, love. That will hit. Okay, well that's better.
That's 10 in total.
Yeah. You got one more in you. That's gonna miss. 19 will hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2d4 force.
Okay.
Almost full. All right, cool.
Not too shabby. You got
Throwing
it.
a pie at him.
You got it. Pie in the face.
You got pie in your face. A big disgrace.
There you go.
Now you're gonna get both the bards singing that.
It's all over the place.
There you go.
Singing, "We will fight you."
This one, he'll just kind of sashay up here. And I guess he'll go after the clown. Because the clown's right there.
Gulp. I don't like this. No.
It'll be
He
fine.
sees it coming at him, and that's all he says.
Excuse me. Sure. 12
Oh,
misses,
oh wait.
right?
Oh, wait. I think I have something for this.
Well, he
Just to
missed
make sure
you,
it's not
but
another reaction. It is a miss, yes.
okay. Did you ever? Well, you already used your reaction to do the swing and the missile, so I don't think you could do anything anyway.
Yeah, I was just reading it was another reaction one. Damn, I knew I should have used it. But like, yeah, okay. I
All
have
right.
something that stops people from coming at me.
Yeah, I got it. 1 second.
But like that's a reaction as well, so you're right. So we're good.
Yep.
So, a 12. Poof.
All good. Claudius, you are up.
All right. I am going to. Where is it? I'll find it. I forget what it's called. Channel Divinity. I'm going to turn the profane.
Okay. So the radius on that is it just sight or what is it? Let's see.
Hold
Let's
on,
go
let me
back to
throw it in the
clerics.
I think
thing
it's
here.
30 or 60.
I was going to say 30, but I wasn't sure. Turn to profane. It would be
30, yeah.
30 feet.
30 feet. So I think I can get these.
If you move up 5 feet, you'll be fine. You'll get them all.
I'm content to just work at these two guys in the back instead of everybody.
Okay, you just want to get the two in front of you then?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
The crab's a little concerned for his life.
Fair enough.
He doesn't want to get too close to the fire and get cooked.
All right,
Well,
so
I'm
they
just afraid that if I took a 5-foot move, that.
no wrong rule set. You'll be fine.
All right.
This is not Pathfinder.
No, if you're still within their threat radius, so you won't get attacked.
Yeah, that's different in Pathfinder. That's what the
Yeah, yeah.
confusion.
In Pathfinder, you get attacked even if you move within their 5-foot squares, right? So, I've only played Pathfinder like a little bit back in the day, but not recently. So
I
I'm
have
a little rusty on it.
I have to read the Pathfinder tool rule set because, well, at some point because we're going to play Starfinder 2 when that comes out, and they use the
Ooh.
combat rules for Pathfinder 2, and so I got to read those rules.
Okay, so the big question is.
Move up 5 feet, and then ouch, and then
No,
I got to
that's
do
not the question.
I got to
The
do a
question
wisdom
is-
save.
Uh,
Why are you making the wisdom save? I just need to know what it was.
I don't know. It's a DC 0 wisdom save.
Oh, something is not programmed right. I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably at 18 or something or 15.
it's probably your spell save would be my guess. So it'd be 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
I think his might have been 1 better than mine. since I
So
have
8 and
15,
3
and-
is 11, and 11 is 4. Yeah, it sounds like 15 to me.
All right, 15.
15,
So-
and if they fail, then they gotta run away. You
That's
got
right.
it. Sure. So this guy here, wisdom. You got it. I'll even do it
So they
public.
will voluntarily jump off the bridge.
Yeah, I was thinking about that for a second. So going from north to south, that would be a fail. That would be a fail. I
Nice.
don't know what to do about that one. 1 second. This one would be a fail. What is your problem? 1 second. Let me go back to monster. Spectre. Okay. All right, fair enough. It's just a straight roll. I'll have to complain to him about that. All right, fair enough. I gotta roll a d20. D20. Well, they all failed.
Okay.
So they all go, ah! And I'll worry about it in a second. Because it's not their turn. It's Malenko's turn.
Are you gonna tell me not to be stupid, or am I gonna be stupid?
Nah, just be stupid.
I love it. I'll open up my sheet. Okay, why won't you open up my sheet?
Okay, that made me laugh.
Good, I'm glad. So, do I want to block their retreats or anything, or send them over, or
So I will say, Malenko, I'll leave it to you. It's your character. It's not like you haven't seen Claudius turn undead before. I'll leave it to you whether your character adds 1 + 1 and gets 2. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna walk away for 5 seconds. Vicky, if you hear me, try to print it again. All right, Malenko, what are you gonna do?
so I'm pretty sure I haven't used my chaotic ledgerman in at all this battle or the last battle, right?
Been too long, I'll just say I assume not.
I don't think so.
Because you long
I'm
rested
just
before you
gonna-
came in here, and this is like the
Mhm.
first real battle I think you've had inside of this, whatever this is.
Yeah.
So you should be
So
good.
I'm gonna do that and use my probability trick and stuff like that. So I get to choose whatever I pull out of my pockets, and I'm just gonna like pull out some flowers and be like, "Here, this is for you," and like blow him a kiss and just wait for him to run away.
Okay, that works. All right, so a turn creature must move as far away from you as it can, though it can't first get closer to you to do it.
And remember, the one right in front of safe is has a speed of 0 this turn.
That's true. I'm gonna say that this dude, between Claudius and Zamora, is just gonna climb back down. That's like the easiest thing for him to do because, like, you know, he can't go through people, and that's what he does.
Smack him as he runs away.
That's up to Zamora. If you want to smack him, that's fine.
I think you can't actually take opportunity attacks on forced movement, unless I'm mistaken.
It's not, well, he's doing his normal movement.
Kinda
He's not
think,
being. I understand, like, if you, like, for the push action, if you are shoving and he moves 5 feet because of the shove, that is correct, right? You wouldn't get an opportunity attack for this. But this is just him doing his normal movement. Yes, he's not forced in the same way. I would say you would get opportunity attacks here if you want to opportunity attack him. Or if you just want him to run, he can run.
Unfortunately, I have a ranged weapon equipped.
Zamora, are you going to smack him? Or you're just going to let him go away and he won't bother you, hopefully. Well, she can think about that. Whose turn is it?
I can smack him.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's the wrong wrath. He'll stay there for now. This guy's turn. He's just going to move here. You'll get to him in a second. It's not his turn yet. I'm sorry. It was the wrong guy. Yep, it's this guy. He'll move away from Claudius to Malenko, and he'll attack Malenko. But you can see the guy next to Samara is like looking over the edge and saying, yeah, that's probably a good option there. Let him do his attacks. So, well, which one is this guy? Oh, here we go. Sure. $12 is probably a miss, and a 24, that's going to hit. Malenko, you will take. I'll put it toward you, but it's 21 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And could you make me
Well,
a Constitution save, please?
No, I will not, because I am down making death saves.
It says you're near death. I already gave you your damage. Put it back.
Oh, really? Okay, that's why I was like, but I only have 14.
Give yourself the 14. Yeah, I'm letting you know that you took 21. I actually took off the 21 because I could automate it within Foundry. So usually
Never
I'm
mind,
taking
then
off
I
your
will make
damage
the
for you.
Constitution save.
Give me a con save. 10.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 21.
Oof. So I'm at 33. Yep.
Well, I gotta put that in there. Yep.
I can't change it on my sheet, but I'll
That's
just
fine.
make note.
That's fine. I'm making a note too. It's not 1E. It's not permanent. 1E did nasty stuff. Zaf, you're up. And you have advantage on your attack. No, it's not advantage. It's the bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
Right. So, what just hit Malenko?
The dude behind you.
The new guy that popped up behind us. So the guys in front of us are gonna run away because they're scared because of our holy dude in the back, our holy crustacean, and then this new guy's whooping my ass.
All right. So, the holy shrimp terrified everyone but the one who just hit you.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Uh,
he just popped up.
all right. So, that new guy is going to get shoved with the 21.
Okay. By new guy, you mean the one behind that's hit Malenko?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Ooh. I'm misreading this. Well, let's see what he spins. We'll go from there. So let's do his. Sure. Oh, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack roll while within the source of his fear and line of sight. That's nice. Well, he certainly didn't beat
Very
it.
nice.
Let me just take a look here. Yes. Okay. 1d55, sure. All right. So this guy goes away.
Is learning to fly.
Yep.
You
Also,
don't have
his
wings.
off-
Hold on. Okay. But that also
Oh,
means he's unfrightened because he took damage.
Oh, well, I assumed he was unfrightened because he attacked.
No, he can attack. He just has to move away from the source of his frightenedness.
Okay.
So it was.
I thought he's lying down. My bad. My bad.
Yeah. So I was trying to
Thank
shove.
you for protecting me.
I thought the guy who was attacking Malenko had just arrived on the bridge. Was that wrong?
He had not. No. Well, he might have. He did, but in that time when he arrived, he got turned by Claudius.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't
I
know
did not
that.
realize that either. Yeah. I thought that guy in the middle that got turned already disappeared, and some other new guy hit me because I was like, ah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Um. So can Safe see a glowing white trying to climb the vines?
Yeah, he's working his way up.
All right, javelin time.
Okay.
So
That's what I was going to do too. So
You are going to take a javelin in the face. A 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that is going to be. What did I roll here? Oh, it's not a 19. 5 points of damage. Probably not too impressive.
That's fine. I mean, I will mark it.
It's not magical.
It is not magical. That's fine.
And
if you don't, if you for one reason or another don't retrieve that by the end of this thing, you're down 1 javelin.
Okay.
Not the end of the world, but just saying.
He is going to shout out, "A parched throat is the price of wisdom in the desert." That's
Okay.
I don't, that's my number 3. That's the end of my turn.
Sure. Let's see. This dude moves.
that dude has 0 speed.
Oh, that's right. He still has 0 speed, doesn't he? Well, then he's not moving. He's just going to stay here because he can't go anywhere. Right. Yep. And so he'll attack Saf. Because he's like, oh, wait, 1 second. 1 second. So,
I'll have disadvantage.
let's go roll with it. It's fine. Yeah. He will zoop. He's going to do a longsword attack. And yep, he is still frightened. Wow, he spun a 21 on his longsword attack despite being frightened.
Ouch.
So from the longsword, you will take. I'll knock it off, but I think I will. God dang it! Stop it. Take off 6 when you get a chance, please.
Okay.
And let's see about the other one. Nope, he missed. Holmgrim, you're up.
Oh, something just came to mind. I gotta look it up really quick. Blah, blah, blah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have disadvantage, even though he's afraid. I have disadvantage to shoot, so I'm going to step out of here. And I was looking at while he is feared, he has no reactions, and then I'm going to shoot the one climbing up the vines.
Is that true? You have no reactions when you're feared?
Yeah, it's the very last sentence of Claudius's linked channel to turn the profane.
Oh, it's part of the profane thing. Okay. Disadvantage or ability check. Got it. All right. Because that
Yeah,
is not
That's what I had to scroll up to see.
okay. There you go. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just shooting the one that's climbing the. Ah, 2 19s. Why can't I get no crits?
You know what, Malenko,
Yeah.
give yourself the 21 points back
What? Huh?
because Charm to Profane is not a normal frighten, so he couldn't attack you. He can only use his dash action. So
Oh,
you'll
really?
get back your 21 points. These guys just run away from you. I was doing normal frightened as opposed to turn undead frightened.
Yeah, it says if there's nowhere to move, it can use the dodge action and no reactions. That's all it can do.
Yeah, but that's not normal for frightened, so I was just going with the frightened thing.
Ah, so uh, 14 damage to the one that's climbing, and then that probably misses for pinning him in place.
Okay. Speak prayer. Oh, they are technically not frightened. They just do the dash action to move away from you. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't matter. So what are you doing to this poor guy? He's pinned?
The one that's climbing up.
Oh,
actually,
okay, yes.
Is that the one? That was the one that had fairy fire on it.
It did. It was on that side. You're correct.
So then I'm gonna spend the 12 again. So he took the 8 damage, the 6 damage, and he has 0 movement. He's hanging off the vines, can't move.
So 8 damage, 6 damage, can't move. Got it.
You're just gonna hang them there like little decorations.
That's right. He's just stuck on there like,
But it's too bad it's not actually knocking him down, because that would knock him off of the vines.
That would be so cool.
All right, this one next to Zamora, he's climbing down. He's like, I'm out of here. And, oh, wait, that's the one you pinned. No, it's the one you pinned is hanging off. That's right.
Yeah, the one I pinned is not even on the map right now.
Yep. Nora, you feel like doing anything?
And Nora's sitting back there going, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Sorry, I zoned out there. I would like to use my my celebrate life. I was trying to find that. So that's an action to initiate it, which is like a new song, and
Okay.
after that, bonus action to keep it going, and it will allow people to roll hit dice at the start of their turns. I can click that through so it comes up. Yeah.
And is that a... This is Bardic
So it's
Performance?
only for people in range of me, but I think I can move. I just want to double check I don't need... Actually, I am just going to move first. Might as well. No, it's not moving me. It's trying to measure with that template.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh, whoops. Dude, I think I messed up when I placed the template. I should have moved myself first and then placed it, because it doesn't seem to be moving with me. Now I can't move the template anymore.
I can move it probably. Where are
Sorry
you?
about that.
Boop.
Okay, so basically, people will now be able to that celebrate life one. Expend one of their hit dice at the start of their turn. When they do so, they roll the expended die and recover the number of hit points equal to the result plus my charisma modifier, which my charisma modifier is a +4.
So you're back here going, celebrate good times.
Come on!
Yeah,
And I hit
I
my
don't-
little,
There we
for
go.
some reason I don't play bards.
I hit my little bowl with my staff to like accentuate the hits.
Zamora, you are up.
Okay.
Are you guys just
But
gonna
I
let these
never hit
guys?
that guy.
He
There's
got
nobody
knocked
to
away.
hit.
They knocked him away, or Claudia scared him away. Are you guys just gonna let these guys like be scared and run away? I'm basically asking if you guys want to like basically walk across the bridge and go to the next door, right? Because I mean, these guys are scared away for a minute. The other guy is pinned to the rafters, so either everyone's running away and you guys can do something for a minute, and then they probably won't bother you. But I'm just asking what you all want to do.
I mean, we can choose to get out of here. Just
Yes.
continue.
We should, I think, just use the heal as we got it, as we're walking, even like it, because it just is a kind of background passive that I can keep active with bonus actions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'm down.
So I will get us out of combat.
And I'm just gonna double check the duration on that, because then that determines how many hit dice people are allowed to roll.
It says that you get they roll dice equal to your
+4
they
instead of plus
they
their
can
con.
spend one of their hit die, and when they do so,
And
they
that's
roll the die and recover the points equal to the die plus your charisma modifier.
so right, so it's a +4 instead of plus con for everyone. But the other thing I wanted to know, it lasts up to a minute if I keep it active. So I would just basically keep it active, and people are allowed to spend up to 10, because it's 10 rounds, as long as nothing interrupts us within a minute here, which would, that's a different situation then.
As long as you guys aren't gonna like muck around with the door for like a minute, and you're gonna walk up to the door and do a quick check and walk through it, then you can spin as many dice as you want.
All right,
As many hit dice as you
to the door we go.
up to your hit dice, of course.
Right, yeah, because you're still spending hit dice, so it's it's not like a totally free resource.
Right. I'll just move
It
people
does
up.
say allies within range, so I don't know if that applies to myself as well, or if only other people. I think it's just others, because it's allies within range, not.
If it's allies, it's not you.
Okay.
All right, so you open
but
up.
I'm totally gonna take advantage of it.
No worries.
Smiley did exactly what I was about to do. Close the door.
There you go. A
Well,
chef.
bud, I felt that thought. I felt it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tia.
That's okay. It's all good. Just remember, whatever dice you spin, it's the die roll plus 4, not
Yeah,
the
+4.
not the pluses that you're getting on the die roll. Like some of your guys
Right.
are getting +3
I
or
added one more
+2,
to the
so
HP. Yeah.
just making sure you're doing that math right, right?
Thank you very much. You're awesome.
Yeah, I try to be. So like Zamora would get an
Always
extra hit point
trying.
and so forth per die roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
I fixed it.
fair enough. So a shaft of light pierces the darkness from the dome ceiling above. So you're in a room with a dome ceiling. Illuminating an altar in the center of a 50-foot diameter room. The walls are covered with 5 different inscriptions. The altar seems to be made of clear glass. Carved doors stand closed at each compass point. And since nobody wants to do any more translations, I will put it into chat for you. Into Discord, I should say.
Keep trying to flick them off or squish them and stuff too. Those little bugs.
These
Aw.
little bugs get me. It's so funny. It's pretty great.
Like
But
trying to
base,
wipe them off like little gnats.
yeah, you seem really good against this the white here.
Uh-huh.
May That's Secker. We'll go Secker. Seeker. I don't know. Short E, long E, short E, I guess. Secker grant thee welcome to his place of rest and worship. May he aid you in your kindness and grant unto you the powers you deserve. Uh, mighty Secker, God of light, pure purifier of unclean souls that have lost their way to heavenly rest, is honored here. If thou believest in his might and glory, thy sacrifice at his altar shall gain thee a boon. Secker shall shine forth in the last days when all the world despairs, to assist in the destruction of the great evil that spreads across our land. His might shall sunder the restless spirits and put to an end to their sinful evils.
Anybody else find it interesting that the god of smiting undead is guarded by an undead horde?
Yeah, can I tell you?
Trust me, pal, the irony is never lost on me.
And I would
But the
say,
question
go ahead.
is that his undead or somebody else's? Dun dun dun! And out of nowhere, some like organs come and play. Dun dun dun.
So the question is, what could we sacrifice to him to get the boon?
So, for those of
What?
you who have magical, um, um, dang it,
Arcana?
Magical
I
tendencies.
I will say yes. So I'll say Zamara and Claudius are the closest to it. So for Zamara and Claudius, right, as you get close to the altar there, in your mind you hear Secker ass in your mind, and the altar begins to glow and hum softly.
Is the glowing and humming like just apparent to them, or can we perceive it too?
You can see it. Everyone can see it, but only they get the thought in their mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, all right, cool.
And what's the
Well,
thought?
like, oh well,
It's Secker asks, ASKS. And I presume that's
What's
how
that
it's.
supposed to mean?
It's up to you to figure out.
Oh,
Malenko, it's in Discord.
Yeah, it's in Discord.
oh, it
Sorry.
is. Sorry. Yeah, I haven't looked on my phone in a minute. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and if you look on your Discord as well, Zamora, you'll see a whole bunch of text that is around the room that you have translated. So that's a pretty good clue.
Is that like a Benifer or something like that combo there?
I don't know. I just couldn't ignore it. Zura Maudius is just hilarious.
Malenko will walk forward, put a hand on Zamara's shoulder, and be like, "Whoa, guys, what you do? It's glowing and shit now."
And Malenko, as you get closer to it, you hear the same voice in your head.
I would say, "Bless you." I bless you.
Fair enough.
Who asks what now? and he'd just start talking aloud to whatever just tried to talk to him in his head. Just like, did you guys hear that, or am I just hearing the voices again?
As I'm still out of range, I hear it's probably just in your head.
Yeah, and it's that's what I thought. I had to make sure. And he just
This
goes
one's
like he goes
insanity
around
grows
and
by the day.
only because I'm dealing with all of you. Hey, what's behind here? And he just goes to like inspect around the whole altar thing. And again, like, yeah, try to see if there's any clues about what to you know, that he would like sacrifice. Like if he's a good god, he probably doesn't want no like, blood sacrifices or something.
Oh, this seems to be like a sun god, maybe.
Well, we can gift up some like fire or something. Yeah, Holgrim, come over here. I mean, what do you think? What should we give him? Should we like roast him up a good some grub or something?
Honestly, he believes in smiting the undead. If we had had any of the bodies in the previous room, might try. Look, we have
Oh,
destroyed the evil that you stand against.
do you think we could like grab one of the undead and bring it in here?
I don't think we actually killed any of them.
I didn't say anything about re-deading them. Let's just bring one of them in and then do the whole smiting thing in here. Maybe he's like one of those gladiatory guys and he likes a good show.
You remember what happened when it touched you, right?
And he just like shivers and stuff. Starts like, trying to shake that feeling off, like wiggling around all of his limbs and like walking funny and like, ugh. No.
Other than that,
Hmm.
all religions like gold.
This is true. Donate some.
That feels like
Um. All right. So if we're talking about dropping some gold off, um, I'd be willing to do that. We could see what happens.
I mean, we do have that party fund.
Safe has something to say about it.
So you try to put
Where
some
was that?
gold on the altar?
Yeah. So he's gonna say, he's gonna look around and as though he's like explaining himself really well, say, "The mightiest fortress is built on the bones of the defeated." And, drop a big chunk of gold. I think I had quite a lot. Um,
Well,
I don't know what.
we've got at least 500 in party funds.
Okay. So
I don't think we want to drop all 500 on there, but
I think he had. Like a lot of gold, if I recall correctly, and he didn't get to spend it. And I don't know how we were resolving that, but he would be willing to drop a good chunk if that's a real chunk of gold that he still has. Excuse me for my hiccuping.
I'm gonna say that Anara, when you get close to the altar, you hear the voice as well. Saf, you're gonna go to the altar and
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
So